I was supposed to be going to Bucharest, but that is now cancelled because there is a thick blanket of fog across the entire Danube region. About an hour and a half ago, I cleared most of my woodshed out. It's full again. And I'm just going to show you what we're planning on doing today whilst trying to avoid getting Tina on film. She doesn't like it. God, I love my garden. So, hello woodland. You can actually see through it at the moment, which is great. And we are going to go up there at some point. So we're going up here. This is going to be the last bit to do because this is going to be the absolute pig. You can see those bastard acacias there, all going to have to come down. And the creeper is particularly wild. But I'm quite looking forward to being able to see my woodshed roof again to see if it needs repairing. All of this is going to have to come down because it's not actually ours. This first slope, it belongs to the municipality, but it's crazy. And this particular tree here is just about to land on poor Stefan's head when he goes chugging by with his tractor. So all of this is just wild stuff that was never planted here deliberately. So this is where the men folk have got to today. This space is, I like sitting up there. James has found us a key for the hayloft, so I can have a look in there. There's some steps up here, so he's going to leave us a gap for a gate just here, so we can get out easy enough. And then try not to get Tina in the shot. She might have to do a dive roll at some point here to get out of it. This has all been cleared today. So this is the bit of fencing that they're aiming for today. And meanwhile, down in the garden, I caught it for a second, sorry. There we go. Tina's setting things on fire, which is always fun, and I'm filling up the woodshed. More fun with wood before I go back to work. So all of these are mimosas and acacias with horrible spiky things on that stop your blood coagulating. And I want them down, not because, you know, they're not ugly, they're very pretty trees, but I could use this space for fruit trees, which, you know, I like everything to have a purpose. While I'm here, I want this. This is next door's plot. It's obviously abandoned, but we can't work out how far it goes or which of those buildings are on it. Because if there's a lot of buildings on it, it's more expensive. So our woodshed is now full again because we've just chopped down and moved the mulberry tree. And James says mulberries, because it's very soft wood, won't last more than a year or two. So that's going to have to be processed for next year's firewood. But thankfully, the chainsaw's broken. So that space down there is where I'm going to stack up some of our oldest wood. I just want to show you how much flaming wood we've got. These is, you know, these barns are supposed to be one day for animals. At the moment, they're all just wood stores. So if I just hop my way up here across the rubble, we've got this one. That's last year's acacias that we took down, all drying out, and all these twigs. I spent happy hours going over those with my mini chainsaw across my knee. So all that needs processing. That should have dried out now. That's from this time last year. Then this one we just started this week. This is stuff that James has cut up in the woods, in the woodland. We've still got a lot to collect there that needs to be brought down. So that one's still reasonably empty. I think this is a really good chicken space in the future. Then, this one's nothing to do with us. It's just loads of wood from previous people. So that obviously could just be cut up and used because it'll be really, really dry. Oh, this is my donkey space. I haven't got a donkey. This one is the cube of wood we bought when we first came here, plus a load of other wood that we've salvaged from various places. You can see it's got a little space there so the donkey could look over and see the goats. I'm not told Chris we're getting a donkey yet. Hello! Something like that, yeah. The men are being manly. What's this one? Oh, this one's empty. Hurrah! No wood in that one yet. Ugh, I'm just climbing over a load of wood that's just been dragged down. And this, I just want to show you my toilet. This is horrible. Right, so this is a Bulgarian toilet. This is what I'm talking about when I say I wouldn't use one. There's a hole in the ground, and then rather charmingly, the chair has a hole in it so that you can crap in peace and comfort. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this one. I better get started shifting some wood instead of taking films. I'm just procrastinating. Where's my hand? I'll just move that. This is the end of our woods, we assume. We think this is probably the boundary because it goes super wild there, like it's never been used. And this is how we're currently getting in. We won't be able to do this in July. It'll be completely overgrown. Oh, and I've got to, ouch! I've got to move some of this wood that has been chopped down. So it's really smoky up here. James has been up and felled a couple of broken trees for us. There's that one. It looks all right at the moment, doesn't it? You want to see it in August. You can't get in it. It's just like waist high. And there's that as well. That all needs throwing down and going into one of the wood sheds. And then God knows what we'll do with that. But you can see it is really steep. That tree needs to come down because it's very dead. And then another load of branches over there. And I don't know if James did that or if someone did that years ago or someone else has been using our woods thinking it's their woods. I don't know. I just know it's ours on the skitzer. So I don't want to go too far because I'm cowardly. But isn't this a nice thing to have? Like, you know, we could get this cleared, level it out, put a picnic table up here or something. Because the view's superb. You can see all the way across the village from up here. Oop. And then it flattens out a bit here. And there are actually quite a lot of walnuts here. That, oh, there's something over there and I don't know what it is and I don't think I want to know. And that's Magda's house next door, just up there. But then you get past this bit and you've got to, it gets really steep again. And I'm too cowardly. And I don't want to go up there. There's Magda's dog running down the road. Well, that's it. A little fire going. Beautiful place to be.